welcome. This is the energy for today, April 23rd. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, April 23rd? April 23rd. What does the viewer need to see and hear? Let's see. So you have the biting through. So taking decisions or making decisions, taking decisive action. Perhaps restoring some kind of order in your life. And then the turning point. So this is about you ending a cycle that maybe it'll give you a turning point as far as something advancing in a positive way for you is what I feel. And then the treading. So this is about self-awareness, proceeding with caution and sensitivity, perhaps correcting a behavior or something like that. And then contemplation, so gaining a sense of an overview, very much like the hermit. It's like maybe taking some kind of introspection about your life, giving some kind of reflections. Maybe you're feeling a little bit down at this time, but it could be because you're taking time to reflect on something. Okay. Perhaps having a breakthrough in something as well. So let's see what these mean. Fighting through. Restoring. I can't speak. I don't know why. Restoring order. Okay. Maybe finding some sort of justice in a situation. Okay. You have the Magician that popped out. The Magician, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Fool. So I feel it's like maybe you're worried about starting something over. It's almost as if you have to make a decision, but maybe you're sitting on it. You're not making that effort, okay? Now, this could be you or this could be someone else, but I definitely do feel like there's some sense of clarity and truth with the Magician and the Ace of Swords, really desiring to be successful. Maybe you're going about it in a different way that may be not working for you, or maybe you're just putting a lot of fear into it with the Nine of Swords, but very much desiring to move forward and take a leap of faith in a new direction. You have two major arcanas, the Magician and the Fool, which are speaking about a new beginning and perhaps manifesting a new beginning. But there's a sense here that I feel worry, anxiousness. Is this going to be successful? Is this not going to be successful? Do I really want to make this decision? If I make this decision, will it restore order in my life? There is very much this sense of wanting success here for yourself, but very much worried about it. With the Nine of Swords, there's a lot of worry on this new beginning, taking that leap. So what I feel, it's very much like Spirit telling you, if you're trying to start something new, whether it's relationship, family, money, whatever the situation it is for you, it's very much taking that leap forward. Not holding yourself back. And maybe sometimes, if you're worried about what other people will think about you or something like this, it's almost like you have to leave that behind you so that you can be strong enough to push yourself forward. But I definitely do feel there's a sense of some kind of justice that is trying to come out for you, but yet maybe you're just so worried that things won't balance out for you. But the Magician is very much telling you, you have that somewhat connection with the spiritual realm and then the material realm. So it's very much law of attraction. Whatever you're sending out to the universe is what they're gonna send you back. So if you're trying to cut something out of your life with the Ace of Swords and you're somewhat struggling, I feel like you're struggling with cutting something out due to fear, it's very much telling you with the Magician to use your power as far as your intuition. That is the power that you're connected with Source, with your spirit. really giving you that sense of a new beginning. So it's almost as if you have to put down this Nine of Swords and the worry of, will I be successful? Is this worth my while? Is this something that can restore that happiness in my life that I'm searching for? So I definitely do feel like this is what's happening here. What is the Nine of Swords? What is the worry and anxiousness? It's like you're trying to become balanced with, and in a sense, you worry about it. So you're keeping yourself in a place where with the Hermit, you're thinking about it a lot. Instead of taking the action that you somehow feel and you want to move forward with whatever this is for you, it's almost as if you hold yourself in a thinking pattern, very much contemplating. You're contemplating it. So there's something that you're very much worried about, I feel. Let's see what that is, okay? I'm curious. It's almost as if you want to be successful, but yet you blind yourself from success. You hold yourself back, okay? Whatever this is for you, it could be love, it could be money, could be family. Take it as it resonates. But with the three majors, it's almost as if something very influential is happening in your life, and you're being asked to take that action and be decisive about what your next step is, instead of keeping yourself in somewhat of a limbo and fear and not taking action. The King of Pentacles is at the bottom, so this is definitely where maybe you need to be grounded, or maybe this person needs to be grounded if it isn't you, okay? What is it that they're thinking about with the Hermit and the Nine of Swords? What is it that they're thinking about? Five of Swords, a lot of conflict going on. This could be opposing energies, family, work, co-workers, competitors. This is something that you have to be careful about, because I feel like someone's not being honest, whether this is someone that's not being honest to you. Perhaps maybe you trying to overcome somebody who's being dishonest to you, somehow trying to leave some dishonesty, is what I feel here with the Five of Swords. Give me one for the Five of Swords. What is this Five of Swords? Okay, so yeah, see, the cards are jumpy right now, guys. The Two of Cups and the King of Wands. Oh my goodness, it's like you want a new partnership, okay? You're battling yourself or a competitor, okay? To perhaps start something new. With the Two of Cups, this is a soulmate that perhaps maybe you want a new partnership with, okay? But it's almost as if whoever is battling with someone else or within themselves needs to take that action. They need to be that authoritative figure and just rise up and really surrender to any kind of conflict. So if this is a person for you, what I feel like is, like, if this is a person that is not taking action towards your soulmate connection, it's very much them needing to take courage and strength and some sort of passion and drive to drive what they want, what they desire here. Because there's a desire here. There's a desire of a new partnership. Now, this partnership doesn't always necessarily have to be love. It could be finance. Maybe you want to start something new and be backed as far as having a financial partner or something like that. Really taking charge of maybe self-employment or something like this, okay? But if it's not money, it could definitely be love. Really wanting to move into a new partnership with someone. And I just get the sense of being scared to take that plunge. Maybe because there is someone else holding you from your actions. Let's see what else comes out, because with the turning point, this means something is about to return, okay? it's a start of a new cycle. It's dealing with the right timing, regeneration, steady improvement. So is this somebody who wants to take that leap of faith and wants to start over with you, but maybe they started some kind of conflict with you, or you with them, or something like this, okay? But let's see what this turning point is. Card 24 and turning point. What does this mean, please? There's some kind of plans in the works here, guys. Balance, whoever this is, okay, the Ten of Swords and the Temperance. And I always think of Temperance as balancing out something. So whoever this is for you, they've been stuck. They've been stuck not being able to move. Maybe been stabbed in the back quite a bit of times. Maybe by people who have been false to them. Maybe not allowing some sort of love to come in or to form with you, with this soulmate connection here. It definitely could be because they've been stabbed in the back many times. Maybe they stabbed you in the back and they don't know whether or not you'll accept them. You have to take it as it resonates here. But I definitely do feel like whoever this is, they've been stuck in a situation where there's been a lot of heartache, a lot of betrayal, and they've held on to that energy. But what the Temperance here is saying, there's a turning point. Something is definitely completing with that 10 of Swords, ending that, okay? And that's where there's a return of something. There's a return of happiness, perhaps. Maybe return of a lover. Perhaps just return of balance in a home. Something like this that you've been struggling with. And if it isn't you, then it's your counterpart. I definitely do feel that, okay? Let's see here. See, there's that Wheel of Fortune. So something more fortunate is trying to come in for you. What is this Ten of Swords? What is the Ten of Swords? And I'm telling you, the cards are very jumpy today. The Hangman, the Page of Wands, and the Hierophant. So is this person stuck in a marriage that they think they have to stay in? With this Hierophant, it's very much asking you, like, are you staying stuck? Are you not changing because of what society tells you, or what a piece of paper tells you? Or it's very much in this deck where you question, who are you devoting yourself to? Are you devoting to yourself to people who cause you a lot of turmoil? Maybe this is a dead-end marriage, okay? Because I see you could be hung up, stuck in a marriage, but you want out. You want to break free. You want to give a message of maybe leaving some kind of stagnant situation. So what I feel is because we're clarifying the turning point. So is this somebody who is finally going to break free from this, whatever it is that they're devoted to? And then with the Page of Wands, is it like giving that message to this person that you don't want to be stuck in this marriage or relationship? Or is it that they want to come in and tell you that, okay, I'm really stuck in this relationship and I want to get out of it? Telling you. It's almost as if, okay, it's like they have to tell the partner that they're married to that they no longer want to be stuck in something stagnant, okay? Because there's a lot of conflict. There's arguing here. But then there's a sense here of being able to tell you, the viewer, that, okay, I'm done with this, okay? That's what I feel here. It's like two sort of messages that are coming in at the same time, where maybe they're getting this kind of courage and strength to end maybe a long-term commitment or a partnership or something that they felt stuck in because of social standards, okay? That's the best way that I can say it without trying to confuse you. But I feel like that is what's happening here. It very much fits in together with taking that decisive action to restore someone's order, as far as happiness, peace, joy, clarity, those kind of things. And so it's almost as if with the turning point, they've hit this dead end. And it's almost like you have to somehow turn around. So that's why something is coming back around. Maybe it's perfect timing. And that's what temperance is as well. It's divine intervention. It's divine timing. It happens when both parties are aligned, if this is your counterpart, or things will straighten out for you once you're balanced, okay? If this is just you somehow trying to get yourself out of a sticky situation that you've devoted yourself quite a bit of time. But you see, there's a sense of maybe being hung up on something, but yet some sort of good news is going to come in. So what is the good news with the Page of Wands? Page of Wands, what does this mean? Page of Wands. Okay, so there's a new beginning. Definitely. New beginning with the Moon card. The Four of Cups, really manifesting it. Three of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So they gave me quite a bit for those. I feel like they fit. I do feel like there's some kind of communication coming in. I asked, what is the message that's going to come in for you? So something's going to come in. I feel like it's in the works. Okay, it's in the works. Perhaps of rebuilding something. But it's about starting over. Perhaps letting you know that whatever situation they were tied to in the past is over. Or maybe that they're reaching that turning point where it's like they can't go back anymore to a negative relationship. It's like they have to move forward and start a new cycle and regenerate, okay? So there's a sense of perhaps having some kind of change come in and happen with the Moon, seeing things clearly, not being somewhat fogged and not recognizing emotion. And there's a sense of confusion that I feel, but it's almost as if being able to straighten out this energy, which will then allow to create some kind of balance and some kind of change with the Moon. So maybe this is them telling you this. This is what the good news is coming in, that I'm no longer confused about perhaps some kind of broken heart. Perhaps something very devastating has happened between the both of you. Perhaps this is a third-party situation, because I definitely felt that with the Five of Swords. There's almost a sense of having some kind of clarity of who is carrying these swords, who is pushing these swords into you, you see. So it could be an end of a third-party situation. And I definitely do feel like this person has thought about it. They've definitely put themselves in the Four of Cups for quite a bit of time. And you got the Hierophant there as well. I'm sorry, the Hermit right here, which is telling me this person has thought about it, has contemplated what they want to do next, okay? So I definitely do feel that this is about communication, bridging the gap between communication, maybe from no communication at all to having some sort of communication out of the blue, where I feel they're worried about it, because I just feel like this person has waited for such a long time. They don't want to be made a fool if they come and tell you all this stuff and you're not responsive, is what I feel, you know. This person's very much in their head, but I do see some sort of action being taken here. At least trying, communicating, and really having that passion in the heart to come back together and start something new, to formulate something new, because this is a soul level connection here. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if just out of the blue, somebody contacts you, and it's someone you haven't spoke for a long time, but yet they're very twisted as far as, how can I communicate? How can I do this? I'm still hung up on this person. And maybe now I'm ready to end a negative relationship from the past. So I feel there's an end to a third-party situation happening here. That is the turning point. That is the decisive action that needs to be taken. So let's see here. What is treading. So conduct self-awareness, proceed with caution and sensitivity. So this is being responsible and correcting a behavior. So it's almost like you're treading on water, you see. You're being very careful. This person has to be very careful, you guys, to allow themselves to break free from this Ten of Swords and this Five of Swords. This person that they are trying to leave, or maybe you're trying to leave someone like this, they're very oh goodness, they're very manipulative. They don't want to see you succeed. What I feel is they're out to get you. Like, they don't want you to be happy. And this could be happening to your love interest, or this could be happening to you. And that's why you have to be very careful. You have to be aware and conduct yourself in a manner. What they're saying to me right now is that this is perhaps why they haven't communicated to you in a long time, because they're somehow watched. Everything they do is being watched, okay? But they very much worry about, how can I start communicating with you again after so long? It's something in their head that they're just going back and forth on, worried, okay? But I want to know, what is this conduct and this treading? So Seven of Pentacles, trying to grow, okay? They're trying to grow, definitely still trying to heal, trying to I think this is with the Star, they're praying. They're praying for something to happen, asking the divine, because they're aware now. They understand that they have to have some kind of caution. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, where this person's trying to grow. Perhaps they're trying to grow emotionally. They're trying to grow spiritually. When you grow and you open up spirituality, it brings you this balance. And this is divine timing, you see. This is when things happen for you, when you're able to balance something out. And so this person is trying to grow in their faith, you see, which, if they're connected to the divine is going to be able to guide them out of any kind of darkness, okay? And that's what I see here. But they're saying they have to be very careful with whom they're trying to leave. I want to know, what is the Three of Swords? The Three of Swords, and what is the Star card? What is the Star card? It fell on the floor. I'll get it right now. Let's see here. So the Three of Swords is, see, the Two of Swords and the Six of Cups. See, making a decision to return, okay? Three of Swords is where you want to end heartache. You don't want to be in pain anymore. And whoever this is, they've been in pain, because I definitely do feel this is your soulmate. This is your twin, okay? And so there's some sort of decision, some kind of blinders been taken off, okay? And they're just hoping and wishing for a new beginning here, okay? That's what the Three of Swords is. And when I asked to clarify the Star, which is them trying to have faith and grow in spirituality, you have the World, you have the Four of Swords, you have the Six of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of the High Priestess. So you see, this King of Pentacles is trying to get stronger and have a new beginning and somehow communicate. There's some sort of intuition or knowledge that's been open for this person. Maybe something that they held back from for a long time as far as spirituality. There's a sense of putting an end to the BS, resting, relaxing, having clarity. And this might be happening to your person because of what's happening in the world right now. I feel this. But with the Four of Swords, you see, it's almost a sense where, my gosh, like the wolves represent, they can represent dishonesty, you see. But yet it also represents being aware and being honest and being somewhat, they say aware. In this situation, it's like whoever this is, they put something to rest because they can see who has been facetious to them, you see. So this is an awakening for this person. I definitely do feel that there is a sense of victory. The swords are in the ground. There's a sense of victory and peace, and perhaps opening up to spirituality. Maybe this is a secret that has been withheld from you. Maybe this is a secret that they have withheld from another person. I feel something has been exposed. I definitely do feel something has been exposed that has caused a shakeup for this person to really consider moving away from something that they've been in for a very long time, a relationship, a devotion, something. But you see, the world is saying something is ending so that something new can start, something can formulate, something more positive. And there is going to be success and victory, you see, over anybody who's opposing you, who's making you feel like you can't stand above them or, hold you back. It's almost very much where you get your success with this Six of Wands. You definitely empower yourself. So this King of Pentacles is very much empowering themselves. They're very much on a different road than they were before, okay? And they're definitely, in a sense, having a new beginning, okay? So I definitely do feel like this person is very much trying to return. Six of Cups, Two of Swords, the Two of Cups. I definitely do feel they're trying to make some kind of effort, okay? What is the contemplation? What are they contemplating? What are they observing? What is it that they understand? What can you tell me? Card 20. So Chariot, they're understanding the good and the bad. I think they've been with a very dark person and you're a very light person. I feel that you've taught them how to balance themselves and how to see things correctly. What can you tell me? Just the Chariot. They say the Chariot. This person's on a road to recovery, detached, integration through reflection, okay? So see, they definitely do. They have truth and clarity. You're seeing kings here. You saw the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and now the King of Swords. This is your king going through the different levels and different situations in their life. But with the King of Swords, this person has truth, you see, and there's that wolf. There's a sense of an awakening and being sharp to the truth. It's almost like what they said to me right now is a liar knows a liar. Almost like you can't fool a liar, I guess, in a sense. Like it's almost as if like you're strong enough to see through liars. That's what I feel is what they're trying to tell me. It's in visual, so I have to get the words articulated to what they want me to tell you. But it's very much a person who can see through wolf, a wolf, you know, a sheep wearing a wolf's clothing or something like this. It's very much somebody who can see through the BS. That's what this King of Swords is telling me. So they've balanced something about themselves, you see. And the Chariot is very much where they get control of the good and the bad. And this is what is an understanding. With the contemplation, they have an understanding of this. And so they've reflected a lot on the situations, and they've got clarity. So I feel like this person's moving out of where they've been stuck in, if that makes sense. Okay. I want to know, how can I end this story for today? It got very deep and a lot of turns, I feel. I hope you can follow me. I'm trying to, and whoever this was, it's like they sent me a lot of messages really quickly. So, and I had a hard time right away not being able to talk, but you got the Hangman. You got it twice. You've helped this person out, you see. I definitely do feel like you have helped them. And I think that they said that somewhere in this reading. And then the Queen of Wands. So you got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands here. I do feel this is your second half, your twin flame, your soulmate, okay? They're very much working on breaking free. Very much worried too. I feel like they're very worried. And I do feel they will reach out and communicate with you. But it has to happen on divine timing, you see, because they're still balancing their energy. They're still learning, and they're still somewhat in a decisive place. As far as, I feel they're deciding for the positive, not for the negative, is pretty much what I feel. What is the karmic cycle of love? Let's see. So love doesn't have to mean near. See, they've been away from you for a distance, okay? But yet the energy still makes it near. You're still connected, okay? And they choose you. Oh my God. Like, yes, I definitely felt this. It's just taking time for them. You don't want something that you have to fix, okay? You have to let this person take their time to fix themselves so that they don't run away from you again, or they don't run away from the situation and you have to fix it again, you see. And that's what divine timing is. It's really being balanced, and boy, it takes a while. Honor thyself. So this person is really trying to honor themselves at this point, where I think they were honoring other people's making sacrifices for other people, okay? So that's definitely what I feel here. Let's see here. What is the message, the words of love that they need to see? What are the words of love that they need to see for today? The words of love. It's sort of hard to talk. I don't know who it is. Maybe they're very deep in their head. Words, okay, the past. And then what else? Is there anything else? Words of love, this one. Okay, so first one is the past, okay? And it says, through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So they've definitely transformed their heart space. Harmony. You are able to feel a love and balance connection with everything. So that's what the temperance is. They're starting to feel things that perhaps maybe they didn't feel for a long time, guys, okay? What is the message of love as far as with the whispers of love? What does the viewer need to see and hear? Whispers of love, please, for the viewer. Whispers of love. Okay, so express love through gifts. Giving small tokens to someone expresses your love to them. And I do feel this person wants to bring you some sort of gifts, or I think that the gift is that they start to express their emotions and their feelings for you. Like, I feel like that would be the gift for you that you would seek, okay? The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. So really finding love within yourself, or they could be doing the same thing at this time, okay? What is the message of love? If they could tell each other a message, what would it be? So this one right here, the sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. okay? And then this one right here, balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And then this one right here, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. And we did see the Hermit and the contemplation. So this is definitely a sense of waiting for something, okay? And then this one right here. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available. Follow it with faith. And that's what they're trying to do with the Star card. So I definitely do feel like this person is making a shift for the better for you, okay? It's just taking time. So let me know who this is for. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you watching the video. And have a beautiful day, guys. Thank you. Hi, welcome, guys, to this collective healing prayer. Thank you so much for joining me. At this time, just get relaxed. Set your mind on a healing energy, allowing your heart chakra to open, and just really visualize in your third eye a very bright light of glowing kind of healing light, almost like you see right here in the candle, okay? So just sit meditatively with your palms facing up. I'm gonna let you listen to the music before I say the prayer. So sit back, relax, and I want you to take 3 deep breaths, okay? After the 3rd deep breath, you will close your eyes, okay? So right now, concentrate by just looking at this light and take a deep breath, okay? So let's take inhale, hold it, release out of your mouth very slowly. Inhale again. Release slowly. Another deep inhale. Hold it. And release very slow. Now close your eyes and just meditate to the sound of this music. I'll let you hear it for a minute. Beloved Archangel Michael, I call upon thee to connect with me and help me at this moment and forever. Please surround me with your love, light, peace, and band of angels to protect me. Guide me, heal me, bless me at all times from this moment and forever. Please vacuum any negative thoughts, fears, phobias, procrastination, ill health, sorrow and sadness, pain, worries, black magic, evil eye, financial blockages. Cut any evil cords and remove these from me, and release them in white light instead. Convert my negative thoughts into positive thoughts, fears into faith, procrastination into proactiveness, ill health into health, sorrow and sadness into happiness, pain into relief, worries into peace, and financial blockages into abundance. Guide me, protect me, and guard me now and forever. Heal and protect all who are sick in the world now and forever. Protect my mother, my father, my sister, my brother, my wife, my husband, my children, and my neighbors. I thank you, Archangel Michael, for your love, protection, and healing energy. So be it. In Jesus Christ I pray. Amen. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a blessed day.